Oh, Grey Spirit, tell me I may sponge away the writing on that stone.
Put a kick in it, make her gay.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Disney, nobody asked for this shit. Well, the Mandalorian Season 4 trailer is here. I mean, the movie, Mandalorian and Grogu. Yeah, this totally wasn't supposed to be Season 4 of the show, and they just combined a couple episodes together for some truncated bullshit. I can assure you that Disney did not pay George Lucas over $4 billion to not make a Star Wars movie for over half a decade. Nothing spells success for the biggest, or should I say used to be biggest, film franchise in history than refusing to release any theatrical projects for nearly 6 years. How's that Rey Palpatine movie coming along, huh?
It's fiction. It's an urban legend that never happened.
After the failure of the sequel trilogy, me and millions of other fans felt a huge kick in the balls. I mean, how are they gonna destroy our favorite franchise like this? But at this point, our balls have been kicked so many times over and over and over and over, it's like, I don't feel anything anymore, and I think most people feel that way too. And that's the thing with apathy. Once people stop caring, it's almost impossible to get all those fans invested again like they used to be.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
There's no other way to put it. Star Wars is dead, and this quote-unquote movie is not going to help with that whatsoever. Now, we're going to break the trailer down for what it's worth, but first, I have to address something. I mean, what fucking idiot bean counter thought it was a good idea to put this in a theater? Most people don't even watch the Disney Plus shows. Why the hell would they leave their house to watch something that they weren't willing to watch at home on their couch? For those who don't know, Disney Plus is bleeding customers left and right. In fact, Disney just announced they're no longer going to be reporting the subscriber numbers after this quarter. You know that's a great sign. It's unsurprising though, since the vast majority of the Disney Plus Star Wars shows have been absolute failures. Real quick, if you're enjoying the video, please like and subscribe. Now back to the video. The Acolyte was canceled after one season. Total mystery why.
The power of many.
The Obi-Wan show was a complete joke and absolutely emasculated one of Star Wars' most legendary characters. Why isn't there a season 2, guys? Ahsoka had a huge opening but could not maintain that viewership. Similarly, Book of Boba Fett only had high ratings when the Mandalorian and Grogu were involved in the story. And it didn't help that both shows completely bastardized the characterization of both of their title characters.
Like a bantha. Yes.
I love the mature storytelling of Andor and how it took its audience seriously, and I think it's probably the best Star Wars thing Disney has ever made, but nobody watched it still. No lie, I was about to publish this video until I realized, oh right, Skeleton Crew exists. The fact I completely forgot about it perfectly coincides with how horrific the ratings were. And that brings us to The Mandalorian itself, Disney's golden goose post-sequel trilogy. Star Wars fans like myself were absolutely starving for something even moderately good after The Rise of Skywalker, so The Mandalorian Season 1 was a godsend in that time.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
Everybody knows you never go full retard. What do you mean?
Is the show basic? Absolutely, but that's all we really needed at that time. We had recently witnessed Han being a deadbeat dad, Luke drinking titty milk, and a Palpatine being the one to balance the Force instead of Anakin. Some side story was exceedingly welcome compared to the lore-breaking repercussions of the sequels. Season 1 was filled with video game fetch quests that culminated in a battle for Baby Yoda between the Empire and Mando. Although simple, this season ultimately served its purpose of giving disappointed fans something enjoyable. The Baby Yoda hype was through the moon, and for the first time since Rogue One 3 years earlier, Disney had released a Star Wars project that was generally well received. Season 2 devolved into a complete cameo fest. While the story remained rudimentary and some episodes felt like filler, the appearances of Ahsoka, Boba Fett, and Luke freaking Skywalker at the apex of his powers as a Jedi Master was enough to win us over for the time being. These key jangles, even though somewhat hollow in retrospect, were so well received because Star Wars fans were like abused animals at this point. Any scrap of tasty fan service that didn't involve us having more garbage shoveled down our throats was a welcome proposition. Watching Luke arrive in his X-Wing pulled on the heartstrings of fans who had waited decades to see their childhood hero in his prime kicking ass. Plus, the decision to split up Baby Yoda and Mando was an emotionally charged ending for Season 2. For a story that was really simple and didn't have a whole lot going on in terms of character development, this was something that was the highlight of the show thus far. Until they undid all of it in 2 episodes of the Book of Boba Fett.
Psych! That's the wrong number!
While showrunner Jon Favreau wanted to evolve the show into something grander than a babysitter simulator, Disney had other plans.
I like money.
What inspired you to
Retcon the emotional ending of Season 2.
Money!
This felt incredibly cheap and forced. I mean, what the hell was the point of this story if the most significant aspects were just going to be retconned? By the time Season 3 rolled around, the goodwill the show had garnered in spite of its flaws was completely gone, and the viewership numbers prove it. And this wasn't a little drop either. Up to 40% of the audience was lost according to the Nielsen ratings. And it's kind of easy to see why. The cookie cutter storytelling had grown old by this point. It was almost impossible to ignore the fact that Mando is a blank slate character who reacts to the situations he's in rather than driving the story himself. I mean, let's be honest, he's a Boba Fett ripoff. This should have been a Boba Fett show in the first place. And it's too bad, because the Boba Fett show we did get was absolute shite.
I intend to rule with respect.
Boba is a ruthless bounty hunter. He is a villain. This is just so out of character, bro.
Look how they massacred my boy.
My bad, I gotta lock in. Back to Season 3. It's just easy to rant about Star Wars at this point in time. People had gotten sick of a repetitive formula, and the interest for The Mandalorian fell off a cliff and straight into a Sarlacc pit. Sprinkle in some cringe cameos by Lizzo and Jack Black,
Chicken jockey!
and Bo-Katan stealing all the testosterone in the room, and this season was pretty much dead on arrival. And we're talking about something that released over 2 years ago. In 2025, I think most viewers have completely forgotten or just totally moved on from The Mandalorian in general. But Disney, in their infinite wisdom, thought this is the perfect time to release a Mandalorian film. They'll go to the theater for this, right?
Wrong, sir. Wrong. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
This entire thing just reeks of desperation, but hey, I guess let's break down this trailer. Wait a minute, didn't the Razor Crest blow up? Guess he had good insurance coverage at least.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Hey, it's Babu Frick.
Hey!
I love it when I'm reminded of the rise of Shitwalker.
Ray Skywalker.
Whoa, it's Ripley. I can't wait to see a Xenomorph show up. Ha, just kidding. Disney's doing a great job ruining that franchise in its own show. Let me take a wild guess. Sigourney Weaver's gonna ask Mando and the baby to go retrieve something in order to defeat the Empire and help the rebellion. Actually, let's take a look at the plot synopsis they released. The evil Empire has fallen, and Imperial warlords remain scattered throughout the galaxy. As the fledgling New Republic works to protect everything the rebellion fought for, they have enlisted the help of legendary Mandalorian bounty hunter Din Djarin and his apprentice Grogu. Okay, I guess that's alright, except I have one question. Why the hell aren't you calling in Luke? I mean, yeah, he's starting up the new Jedi Academy and all, but I'm pretty sure he can take a break from teaching to take down what's left of the Empire. I think he would love to do it, actually. So why isn't he the first choice for this mission?
A good question. For another time.
You ain't got the answer, Sway!
Oh, look, Baby Yoda wants the food. Haven't seen that before. The only thing this little gremlin knows how to do is shove his face. I mean, seriously. Dude was training with Luke Goatwalker and all he could care about was eating a damn frog. I mean, bro, lock in, little guy. Who cares about high midichlorian numbers? This dude's gonna have a high BMI by the time he grows up.
This is Sparta!
Wait a minute, I remember him. Yeah, look, it's Zeb from Rebels.
Remember TIE Fighters? Oh, remember Jawas? Remember Lando Calrissian? Remember Tauntauns? Remember?
Wait a minute.
What, you think you're some kind of Jedi waving your hand around like that? My tricks gonna work on me.
Woo! Almost got lost in the memberberry sauce there. It's almost like Star Wars is creatively bankrupt and doesn't know how to do anything but reference itself. Back to the trailer.
Merchandising, merchandising, where the real money from the movie is made.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Hold it. Run that back. Wait a minute. Go right. There, freeze that.
Impressive.
Rhoda the Hutt in Big 2025 was not on my bingo card. I never thought we would have seen this little booger again. For those who don't remember, in the original Clone Wars movie back in 2008, Ahsoka and Anakin had to rescue this little piece of phlegm and bring him back to Papa Jabba. I can't even count this as a memberberry because only the most flagrant autists like myself will be able to remember this character at all. Apparently Jeremy Allen White, the star of The Bear, is playing him.
Oh, he's so cute.
Just wait until you see what he'll grow into.
You hear me? I'm not my fucking dad.
My brother's an addict. My brother was an addict.
Why are you fucking with me? Why are you fucking with me?
Perfect casting, to be honest.
Show mommy how the piggies eat.
Take that, clanker.
The Star Wars, Mandalorian, and Grogu? Someone needs to go back to design school.
Good shot, baby.
Well guys, are you excited? I sure ain't. This looks like a trailer for Mando Season 4, not a feature film. And even if this turns out to be incredible, which all recent evidence points against, the Mandalorian series is ultimately setting up The Force Awakens. This entire timeline composed of The Mandalorian, Ahsoka, and Boba Fett is leading up to the catastrophic sequel trilogy and attempting to fill in the massive story and world-building gaps left by Kathleen Kennedy, J.J. Abrams, and Rian Johnson. All roads, no matter how paved with gold they may be, lead to Luke Titty Drinker. This is another desperate attempt by Disney to reinvigorate an iconic IP that it has abused into irrelevancy. If you told high school me back in 2015 that Star Wars would be a dead franchise, I would have said you had taken too many death sticks. But this isn't a bad dream. This is the reality that I and millions of Star Wars fans have had to come to grips with for the last decade plus.
I felt a great disturbance in the Force, as if millions of voices suddenly cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced.
Disney better pray on their knees that this movie succeeds so that the galaxy far, far away isn't pushed even farther out of the cultural zeitgeist. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe.